Hi there, fellow coaches. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about creating a successful coaching business on your terms. Today we are diving into a topic that's not only crucial for your clients but also for you as a coach, the saboteurs from positive psychology and how to tame them to build a thriving coaching business. If you've ever felt stuck, doubted your abilities, or struggled to take consistent action in your business, chances are one or more of these saboteurs have been whispering in your ear. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll have practical tools to identify and tame these saboteurs so you can show up as the confident, impactful coach you are meant to be. So let's get started. First, let's quickly break down what these saboteurs are. According to positive psychology, saboteurs are those inner voices or patterns of thinking that hold us back from reaching our full potential. They're like little gremlins in our minds that create self-doubt, fear, and procrastination. The main saboteurs are the judge, the controller, the avoider, the pleaser, the hyperachiever. Each of these saboteurs can show up in different ways and they can seriously impact your ability to grow your coaching business. Let's take a closer look at each one and how you can tame them. Let's dive deeper into the judge, the saboteur that constantly criticizes you and others. This is the voice in your head that whispers, "You are not good enough. Your coaching isn't making a difference," or "Why would anyone pay for your services?" If you've ever felt stuck, doubted your abilities, or hesitated to take action in your coaching business, chances are the judge has been at work. How the judge shows up in your coaching business. Procrastination on launching programs. You delay launching your coaching programs because you feel they are not perfect. You keep tweaking your offers, website, or marketing materials, waiting for the right moment, but that moment never comes. Undervaluing your services, you second guess your pricing, charging less than you are worth because you are afraid clients won't see the value in your coaching. This leads to burnout as you overdeliver to prove your worth. Comparison trap. You constantly compare yourself to other coaches, especially those who seem more successful or experienced. This leaves you feeling inadequate and questioning your own abilities. How to tame the judge and build a profitable coaching business. Awareness. The first step is to recognize when the judge is speaking. Ask yourself, is this thought really true or is it just fear talking? For example, if you think no one will pay for my coaching, challenge that belief. What evidence do you have to support it? Often you'll find that the judge's voice is based on fear, not facts. Reframe. Replace self-critical thoughts with empowering ones. Instead of saying, "I am not good enough," reframe it to, "I'm constantly growing and improving." Instead of, "Why would anyone pay for my services?" say, "I provide unique value that helps my clients achieve their goals." This shift in mindset can help you approach your business with confidence. Action, the judge thrives on perfectionism. But in business, done is better than perfect. Take small, consistent steps towards your goals, even if they are not flawless. For example, if you are hesitant to launch a program, start with a beta version. Offer it to a small group of clients. Gather feedback and improve as you go. This not only helps you overcome procrastination, but also builds momentum and confidence. Practical tips for coaches. Set realistic standards. Understand that no one, including your competitors, is perfect. Focus on delivering value, not perfection. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small. Did you land a new client? Celebrate that win instead of focusing on what you haven't achieved yet. Seek support. Surround yourself with a supportive community of coaches who can remind you of your worth when the judge gets loud. By taming the judge, you'll not only grow a more profitable coaching business, but also create a healthier, more empowering relationship with yourself and your work. Remember, your clients aren't looking for perfectionism. They're looking for someone who can guide them towards their goals. And that's exactly what you're here to do. So the next time the judge starts whispering, take a deep breath, challenge those thoughts and take action. Your coaching business and your clients will thank you for it. Next up is the controller, the saboteur that thrives on micromanaging and trying to control every aspect of your business. It's the voice that says, if I don't do it myself, it won't get done. Right. While this mindset might feel like it's keeping things in order, it's actually holding you back from scaling your coaching business and reaching your full potential. How the controller shows up in your coaching business. Struggling to delegate. You find it hard to delegate tasks because you don't trust others to do them well. Whether it's admin work, social media management, or even client onboarding, you feel like you have to handle everything yourself. Feeling overwhelmed. Because you are trying to do everything, you are constantly overwhelmed. This leads to burnout, which can impact the quality of your coaching and your ability to grow your business. Resisting collaboration. You avoid partnerships or collaborations because you are afraid of losing control. This limits your ability to expand your reach and leverage the strength of others. How to tame the controller and scale your coaching business. Let go of perfection. Understand that not everything has to be done your way to be successful. Your way isn't the only way, and sometimes others can bring fresh perspectives and ideas that improve your business. Start by identifying tasks that don't require your personal touch, like bookkeeping or scheduling, and allow others to handle them. Delegate strategically. Start small by outsourcing tasks that drain your time and energy. For example, hire a virtual assistant to manage your calendar or a social media manager to handle your online presence. Trust that others can support you and focus on training them well so they can meet your standards. Focus on your strengths. As a coach, your unique value lies in coaching and creating content, not in managing every detail of your business. Spend your time on the tasks that only you can do and let others handle the rest. This not only frees up your time, but also allows you to focus on what truly drives revenue and impact. Practical tips for coaches: start with low-risk tasks. Begin by delegating tasks that are less critical, like email management or graphic design. As you build trust, you can delegate more significant responsibilities. Set clear expectations. When delegating, provide clear instructions and guidelines to ensure tasks are done to your satisfaction. This reduces the fear of losing control. Invest in systems. Implement systems and processes that make delegation easier. For example, use project management tools like Trello or Asana to track progress and keep everyone aligned. By taming the controller, you'll not only reduce overwhelm and burnout, but also create space to focus on the high-impact activities that grow your coaching business. Remember, you don't have to do it all yourself. In fact, you can't if you want to scale. Letting go of control allows you to build a team, collaborate with others, and ultimately create a more profitable and sustainable business. So take a deep breath, trust the process, and start delegating. Your future self and your growing coaching business will thank you. Now, let's talk about the avoider, the saboteur that hates discomfort and will do anything to avoid it. It's the voice that says, I'll deal with that later, or I'm not ready to put myself out there yet. While staying in your comfort zone might feel safe, it's also a major roadblock to grow in a profitable coaching business. How the avoider shows up in your coaching business. Procrastination on key tasks. You delay important actions like reaching out to potential clients, launching a new program, or updating your website. These tasks feel overwhelming or uncomfortable, so you keep pushing them off, which stalls your business growth. Avoiding networking. You shy away from networking events, social media engagement, or even sending cold emails because it feels awkward or scary. This limits your ability to build relationships and attract new clients. Staying in your comfort zone. You resist taking risks that could grow your business, like investing in marketing, rising your prices, or pitching to larger clients. As a result, your business stays stagnant and you miss out on opportunities to scale. How to tame the avoider and grow your coaching business. Break it down. If a task feels overwhelming, break it into smaller, manageable steps. For example, instead of thinking, I need to launch a full coaching program, start with creating a simple outline or writing a single email to your list. Small steps reduce the fear of starting and help you build momentum. Embrace discomfort. Understand that growth happens outside your comfort zone. Start small, post on social media, reach out to one potential client, or attend a virtual networking event. Each time you take a small step, you'll build confidence and reduce the fear of discomfort. Accountability. Find a coach, mentor, or accountability partner who can help you stay on track. Share your goals with them and commit to taking specific actions by certain deadlines. Knowing that someone is holding you accountable can motivate you to push through the discomfort and take action. Practical tips for coaches: set micro goals. Instead of setting big, intimidating goals, focus on small daily actions that move you forward. For example, commit to sending one outreach email per day or posting on social media 3 times a week. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge and celebrate every step you take, no matter how small. Did you send that email? Celebrate it. Did you post on LinkedIn? Give yourself a pat on the back. These small wins build confidence and keep you motivated. Create a routine. Build discomfort into your daily routine. For example, dedicate 15 minutes each day to networking or client outreach. Over time, these actions will become habits and the discomfort will fade. By taming the avoider, you'll not only overcome procrastination and fear, but also open up new opportunities to grow your coaching business. Remember, every successful coach has had to step out of their comfort zone at some point. The more you practice embracing discomfort, the easier it becomes and the faster your business will grow. Next, let's tackle the pleaser, the saboteur that's all about seeking approval and avoiding conflict. It's the voice that says, I need to make everyone happy, or what will people think if I charge more? While wanting to be liked and appreciated is natural, the pleaser can hold you back from building a profitable and sustainable coaching business. How the pleaser shows up in your coaching business. Undervaluing your services. You undercharge for your coaching because you are afraid clients will think your prices are too high. This leads to overwork and burnout as you try to deliver more value than you are being paid for. Saying yes to everything. You say yes to every request, even if it's not aligned with your goals or values. This might include taking on clients who aren't a good fit, agreeing to unpaid speaking engagements, or overcommitting to projects that drain your time and energy. Avoiding boundaries. You struggle to set boundaries with clients or colleagues because you don't want to disappoint them. This can lead to late night calls, last minute requests, or clients who don't respect your time. How to tame the pleaser and build a profitable coaching business? Set boundaries. Learn to say no to things that don't align with your business goals or values. For example, if a potential client isn't a good fit, politely decline the opportunity. If someone asks for a favor that would take up too much of your time, explain that you are unable to accommodate the request. Setting boundaries isn't about being rude. It's about protecting your time and energy so you can serve your ideal clients better. Own your worth. Understand that you are providing immense value to your clients, and it's okay to charge what you are worth. If you're unsure about your pricing, consider the transformation your clients experience through your coaching. Are they achieving their goals? Are they seeing tangible results? If so, your fees should reflect that value. Remember, clients who truly value your work will be willing to invest in it. Focus on impact. Instead of trying to please everyone, focus on the clients who truly benefit from your coaching. These are the people who align with your mission, respect your boundaries, and are willing to pay for your expertise. By focusing on these clients, you'll not only feel more fulfilled, but also build a more profitable and sustainable business. Practical tips for coaches. Create clear policies. Develop clear policies around your availability, payment terms, and client expectations. Share these policies up front with new clients to set the tone for a professional relationship. Practice saying no. Start small by saying no to low priority requests. For example, if someone asks you to take on a project that doesn't align with your goals, politely decline. Over time, saying no will become easier and more natural. Invest in self-worth. Regularly remind yourself of the impact you are making as a coach. Keep a folder of client testimonials or success stories to revisit them when the pleaser starts whispering doubts about your value. By taming the pleaser, you'll not only build a more profitable coaching business, but also create a healthier, more sustainable work environment. Remember, you can't please everyone, and that's okay. Your ideal clients will appreciate your boundaries, respect your worth, and value the transformation you provide. So take a deep breath, set those boundaries, and own your worth. Finally, let's address the hyperachiever, the saboteur that's all about chasing success and validation through achievement. It's the voice that says, you are only as good as your last win, or you need to work harder to prove yourself. While ambition and drive can be powerful, the hyperachiever can lead to burnout, imbalance, and a never-ending cycle of striving without ever feeling truly fulfilled. How the hyperachiever shows up in your coaching business? Overworking yourself. You push yourself to the limit, working long hours and taking on more clients or projects than you can handle. This can lead to burnout, which ultimately harms your ability to serve your clients and grow your business. Feeling never enough. No matter how much you achieve, whether it's landing a new client, hitting a revenue goal, or launching a successful program, you still feel like it's not enough. This constant striving can leave you feeling empty and unsatisfied. Tying self-worth to external success. You measure your worth by external achievements like the number of clients, revenue, or social media followers. This creates a fragile sense of self-esteem that rises and falls with your business performance. How to tame the hyperachiever and build a sustainable coaching business? Celebrate wins. Take time to acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Did you land a new client? Celebrate. Did you complete a successful coaching session? Celebrate. Regularly recognizing your progress helps you build a sense of fulfillment and reduces the need to constantly chase the next big win. Create balance. Focus on building a balanced life where success isn't the only measure of your worth. Schedule time for rest, hobbies, and relationships outside of work. Remember, a sustainable coaching business requires a healthy, self-rounded you. Shift to inner validation. Instead of seeking external validation, focus on the impact you are making as a coach. Are your clients achieving their goals? Are you helping them transform their lives? These are the true measures of success. By shifting your focus to inner fulfillment, you'll feel more grounded and less dependent on external achievements. Practical tips for coaches. Set realistic goals, and instead of constantly chasing bigger and better, set realistic, achievable goals that align with your values. Break them into smaller milestones and celebrate each step along the way. Schedule downtime. Block off time in your calendar for rest and self-care. Treat this time as non-negotiable, just like you would a client session. Reflect on impact. Regularly reflect on the positive impact you are making in your clients' lives. Keep a journal of client success stories or testimonials to remind yourself of the value you provide. By taming the hyperachiever, you'll not only build a more sustainable coaching business, but also create a healthier, more fulfilling relationship with your work. Remember, success isn't just about achieving more. It's about finding balance, celebrating your wins, and focusing on the meaningful impact you are making. There you have it, the 5 saboteurs and how to tame them. Remember, these saboteurs are just patterns of thinking, and with awareness and consistent effort, you can weaken their hold on you. As coaches, we're in the business of helping others overcome their limiting beliefs, but it's just as important to work on our own mindset. When you tame these saboteurs, you'll not only feel more confident and empowered, but you'll also be able to show up fully for your clients and grow your business in a way that's aligned with your values. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow coaches. And if you are ready to take your coaching business to the next level, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and remember, you've got this. See you in the next video.